Well, as things do, things went a little bit sideways today, and I had to make an unexpected foray into town to take care of some things. So no hiking video today. Hardly any. But all is well now, and I am back at Woody Gap. And I'm just going to hike up to Preacher Rock. This time it's, getting close to 5 o'clock at night. So I'm just going to hike to Preacher Rock and start back for real tomorrow. And look here, Blood Mountain Wilderness. Here's our little directional sign. We are at Woody Gap. Gerard Gap is 5.5. Neal Gap is 10.8. Blood Mountain is 9 miles away. And there you have my next 2 to 3 days in a nutshell. All right, home for the night. I am right here at Preacher Rock. And it's this little campsite tucked away. I knew it was here, but I'd never camped at it, never come back here to see it. I just knew it was here. So you go up this little trail here. You come to Preacher Rock. There it is. Oh, look at that sunset. Sunset is that way. So I camped here once last year, right over there. Not a great spot. It was kind of sloped. So there's a view to the west. Alright, and this is Preacher Rock I'm walking on. There we go. The view from Preacher Rock. Now this here is my absolute favorite spot on the AT that I have done so far. I've done the first 176 miles up to Fontana Dam, section hiking 1 weekend at a time. But in September of 2020, I think it was. Yeah, September of 2020. I did my first ever day hike on the AT. And it was Gooch Gap to Woody Gap and seeing Preacher Rock. And although I had been always enchanted by the Appalachian Trail. See, there's my tent. I had never experienced it, and it was on that day, September 5th, 2020, that I encountered the trail for myself and really fell in love with it. Now, that was just a day hike, but ever since then, it became the greatest love of my life, my passion, my obsession, my life, everything. Because there's something incredibly magic about the trail. A bad day on trail, and there are plenty of them, is better than the best day in the city. That's for gosh darn sure. And I do have this spot entirely to myself. Most of the bubble of hikers is way ahead of me. And there were some guys in hammocks up here earlier, hanging out literally in these trees. So I thought I had neighbors for the night, but turns out they were just day hikers who were just kind of hanging out for a while. Literally, again. So yeah, I have camped here alone before, and so I will camp here alone again. And it's just very, very peaceful. This is the mile of the trail I have hiked the most frequently. I've done this one a lot. So, here we are. And it is time for me to go make dinner because I am hungry. Okay, I don't know if y'all can see me. Kind of had the phone kind of turned around weird. Anyway, if you can see me, I am curled up in my quilt and my sleeping bag liner and my pillow, and I'm all curled up for the night. And very happy with how well my tent was put up tonight. At least that's getting better. I still, for the life of me, cannot put it away well. I had a lady at the shakedown yesterday show me specifically how to fold my tent correctly so I could get it in the little bitty stuff sack. And of course, she was a former thru hiker, so of course she did it in like no minutes flat and showed me exactly how to do it. And I'm like, okay, that makes sense. That's easy. And when I do that, it's like when you try to make your grandma's favorite recipe from scratch, but you've never done it before, and so it sucks. Yeah, I couldn't do it. I ended up just cramming it into my backpack after like an hour of cussing at it. Which I don't like doing that because I'm scared it's going to get torn, ripped, whatever, and this tent is the most expensive thing I own. Seriously. Like, this tent is worth more than anything else I own. You know, priorities, right? Your priorities are important. Yeah, so I'd really like to keep it nice and safe in its happy little stuff sack. But you know what? At least it seems to be pitched really well tonight. Knock on wood. It is supposed to rain between like 4 and 7 tonight, according to the local forecast. So we'll find out how well it's pitched. I mean, it's held up just fine in other rainstorms, but always a little bit of anxiety when, you know there's rain coming. And you've had a bad day, and you think, did I actually do this right, or did I just not give a crap and throw it up any old way? Even though I think I took my time and I think I did it right. I had a really bad day, so was I really paying as much attention as I thought I was? Like, for example, the reason the light quality in this video probably sucks, my headlamp is somewhere. I think it is somewhere in my backpack. But I am not 1,000,000% sure. And now I can't find it because, hey, it's dark. So, whatever. It's fine. Everything will be fine. It's all good. So yeah, anyway, I am hunkered down for the night. It's gonna rain. And the location I'm in, guaranteed there will be a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous sunrise in the morning from where I'm at. So that's a good thing. Whoops, sorry, dropped the phone. So hopefully it stops raining early enough. And I can get out of bed on time and walk a few feet over and see the sunrise. And yeah, it's windy, so I keep looking over to the side. The wind is like rustling the door flaps on my tent. And so of course my first thought is that my tent or is that a critter? It's definitely my tent at the moment. But yeah, I am all tucked in, so nighty night, y'all. Sorry this is a shorter video, but like I said, I had a day full of attending to things off trail, and it was just a really lousy day altogether. So there's not really much to say. But that's fine. Tomorrow is tomorrow, and tomorrow we hike. And by we, I mean me and all of y'all virtually. So y'all have a good night, or morning, or afternoon, or evening, whenever you're watching.